Good evening.
Hey, good evening.
I feel like a man today. Not that I didn't feel like one before, trust me, there's no confusion, but I think I've found the solution to boyhood. See, after 25 years of extensive research, I've come to a conclusion that just because you're a male, that doesn't make you a man. See, you can throw a mustache on a baby boy and that facial hair won't affect whether or not he plays with toys. He will. That's what boys do. And it takes a little bit more than a couple hours in a weight room to change a dude's perception of himself, trust me. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you can curl if you can't bench press the weight of the world for your girl when she needs you the most. And you can brag, you can boast, you can act, but the fact still stands that it doesn't matter how hard you are if you crack under pressure. And they say pressure busts pipes. But pressure can only bust a pipe if there's a backup of water, sort of like how we do, where we know we ought to release it. But we keep it secret, secrete it, show no emotion, because society said that if they see drips, the world might mistake that for weakness. But who said a man can't cry? Who said a brother can't pluck a tissue and soak the tears that was squeezed out by a brother's issues? If God didn't want us to cry, then he wouldn't have given us tear ducts. And when fear is stuck on the face of a man, sometimes tears are the only option. But before this masculine baritone crept in my throat, this masculine ideology has messed with my soul. I believe there's no age requirement, because I've met plenty of 35 and up year olds that couldn't even fathom the standards that I've set for myself. And it's funny, because I was raised by a female. I was shaped by the details of a perfect man wish list. I was groomed by a mother who insisted that real men rarely existed, like they were fictional characters, like real men were figments of a woman's imagination, and all she wanted was for this man to live vicariously through me, and I admired her. Because for the time I was high enough and bright enough to decipher words, I was reminded of the abundance of males, but the shortage of men. And even back then, she told me that all males have the temper and aggression of an atomic bomb, but it takes a man with enough calm in his palms to defuse one. She told me that any male can have a harem of girls, but it takes a real man to choose one. And she told me that the day that I learned to tame my inner lion in defiance of natural laws was the day that I crossed into that sacred society of men. And right now, I feel like a man, or at least really close to one. Thank you.